Okay, you got it? Okay, you got it? What line do you get? We should get a straight line. Okay, linear function will be straight line. If you don't get a straight line from the points that we already found, that will be due to our mistake in terms of doing the scale. Okay, when you do this, the interval or the scale must be consistent distance. Right? If it is 2, then 2, 4. And you use a proper ruler. Okay, use a ruler so that you have a distance between for the interval of 2 same for every interval. Okay, that means like 2, 4, 6, same distance. Correct? If you make it very rough, okay, very low estimate, the distance between 2 and 4 will be longer than distance between 4 and 6. That means you will not get a straight line. So if you look at what I have here, it's quite good. Okay, if I join the lines, probably I will get a straight line. Okay, maybe I don't. Maybe straight line. So that is y equal to 5 plus 2x. So that's how we draw a graph. Okay, you get some points or some values of x around the x equal to 0 be there. And then you find the corresponding value of y. And of course, it may not be necessarily 1, 2, 3. You know, it can be 2, 4, or it can be 5, 10. All right. So as long as it is around 0, so that we can draw the graph from the origin. Okay. Any question about this? Any comment? Okay, that's one way. The other way is a simpler way. Instead of finding the points around the 0, we use only 2 points. Okay, so the method number 2, it's a simpler one. We only find 2 points. And those points are the y-intercept and the x-intercept. Okay, what is the y-intercept? We know by the function, the y equal to mx plus b. We know this is the y-intercept. Okay, so you know already that's the y-intercept. Now what about x-intercept? Okay, before we do that, we're going to define the concept, okay? What do we mean by y-intercept? What is y-intercept? Or what is the x-intercept? Let's say you look at the graph. Show me the y-intercept. What is the x-intercept? I mean the y-intercept. Look at the line.
5.
The x-intercept is 5. Now, what can you say about that point? Or that value of y equal to 5? What is the value of x?
X
0, right?
equals 0.
Yeah, so that y-intercept, the point is 0, 5. Okay, now look at the value of x. The value of x is 0. So the y-intercept is the following. The y-intercept is the value of y. Okay, y-intercept, where should I write? I think I'm going to write it. Y-intercept is the value of y when x equal to 0 or at x equal to 0. So we know it is 5 by the value of the b. All right, you get 5 plus 2x or 2x plus 5. You know that 5 is y-intercept. But how can you, what is it? It's the value of y when x equal to 0. So what we do is, you do it by substitution. To determine y-intercept, okay, to determine the y-intercept, what do? We put in the value x equal to 0. So x equal to 0, you put into the function, you got y equal to m times 0 plus b, that is equal to b. All right? Or we go specific to our example, y equal to 2x plus 5, right? So 2 times 0 plus 5 equal to 5. So that is the y-intercept. So y-intercept is 0, 5. Okay, all right. Now you look at the x-intercept. X-intercept, you cannot find from the equation here. Okay, it doesn't give you the x-intercept. But you look at the graph. We go back to the graph. What is the x-intercept? And now I extend the line. I have that point. That is the x-intercept. Okay, where the line cuts the x-axis. Y-intercept is where the line cuts the y-axis. X-intercept, where the line cuts the x-axis. So what is the point here? Or how can you find that point? So if I go back to the point that I have earlier, you can find a few more points actually. Okay, so let's do that. Let's say you find a few more points until you get the value of the x-intercept. So if I extend it further to the left, I find the next point when x equal to -3. Now when x equal to -3, what is the value of y? Negative 1, right? So when x equal to 3, -3, will be somewhere here. The value of y is 1, somewhere there, you see? So if you look at the graph, you want to find that point, okay? Where the line cuts the x-axis. Oh, I'm sorry, I should go back to the graph. Okay, you want to find that point. So the x-intercept, the point, okay, where it cuts the x-axis, the x-axis. And by the same token, what about the y-intercept? Y-intercept is the point where it cuts the y-axis. But we already know how to do it. Okay, the y-axis, we already know how to do it. Now, what about the x-axis? So when it cuts the x-axis, what about the value of y?
0.
0, okay? So the x-axis or the x-intercept, I'm sorry, so the x-intercept is the value of y, okay, the value of x for y equal to 0. So the x-intercept, we can determine the value. It's the value of x, what is x, for y equal to 0. Okay, so that means when y equal to 0, we substitute into y. Okay, what you get, the y equal to mx plus b. So y equal to 0. All right. So y equal to 0. We'll make it 0. So y equal to 0. All right. So therefore, mx plus b equal to 0. X equal to negative b over m. So that will be the y, the x-intercept. Okay? It's the ratio, negative ratio of b over m. Now, we go back to our example. So the example that you have is we substitute into y equal to
2x
apa tadi?
plus 2x
5,
plus
5x?
2x plus 5.
2x plus 5. Thank you. 2x plus 5. Okay, 2x plus 5. So what you get will be 0 equal to 2x plus 5. So what is x? You know, you do the switching, you'll get 2x equal to negative 5, x equal to negative 5 over 2. So it will be negative b over m, all right? Negative 5 over 2, that will be equal to negative 2.5. So the x-intercept will be negative 2.50. So that is the x-intercept. And the y-intercept was 0, 5. Okay? 0, 5. That one is easier because you know it's b. Yeah? But still, you know, you have to show how to find it. So as you can see on the graph, the value of the x-intercept here. So that would be 2.5. Okay, 2.5 negative, I'm sorry, negative 2.50. So this method where you find the 2 points will be easier to draw because you need only 2 points. All right, one is the y-intercept, which is 0, 5. This one. The other is the x-intercept, which we already found. That is negative 2.50. So you draw the graph. We need only 2 points, and then you connect the 2 points. So I need only 2 points, which is that point, the x, the y-intercept, and the x-intercept. And then you connect. You will get the same function or the same line. So the second method actually it's more simple. Okay. It's more straightforward because we need only to find 2 points. Okay. Any question about this? Anything? Any comment?
No.
Sir.
Right. Now I want you to go to the book. I hope by now you will have the book. So what we are doing now, okay? This will be related to the definition of a function is in 1.2. Okay, that's definition of a function. But that 1.2 is talking about many types of function. So don't worry about that thing. We go to 1.3. 1.3 is where the focus is on the linear function. So that is our main discussion. So what I would like you to do is, I want you to, do you have the book now? Not yet. Okay, if you don't have the book yet, I will give you one example. Okay, I give you another example. I want you to draw the graph of this function. Okay, y equal to negative 3x plus 10. Okay, I want you to draw the linear function. Okay, draw it now. So either you, I think what you do, you use the second method. Okay, find the x-intercept, find the y-intercept, draw the graph, will be faster. Okay, do it now. Okay, you got it? Macam mana, how can you show something that you know, can you show something, to me from using Zoom? I think last time they got Meet, no? I can see your picture. When I see your picture, you can show me, some work. But here, I thought I already on the video. Can you show your work? I want to see the line.
Wait.
Boleh? Wait apa? Okay, everybody finish? What you do the x-intercept. Y-intercept is easy, you know, that is 10. But you still need to show, you know, how to get that thing. And then you find the y-intercept. I'm sorry, the x-intercept. Okay, let's check this one. So everybody done?
Yes.
I mean, if not everybody, some people
Yes,
have already
sir.
done it. Okay, good. So now you find the 2 points.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you find 2 points. Number 1, okay, the y-intercept. Okay, y-intercept when x equal to 0. Of course, you know the value is 10. All right, but we need to show it. So when x equal to 0, y equal to negative times 0, negative 3 times 0 plus 10, y equal to 10. So the y-intercept is 0, 10. So that's 1 point. Number 2, you get the x-intercept, y equal to 0. So you got negative 3x plus 10 equals 0. X equal to negative 10 divided by negative 3. So that becomes 10 over 3. 10 over 3 is 3.333, yeah? 3.333. So this is the x-intercept, 3.330. So you have 2 points. So draw the graph. So if you look at the y-intercept, point is 0, 10. So you can use scale of 10 for the y. And then if you look at the x, you got 3.33. So we can use 5, okay, for the x. All right. So you draw the graph. Interval for the x is 5. Interval for the y is 10. Okay, I want to see who used the interval for x. What interval did you use for the x? What scale? 5 ke, 3 ke, 2? Anybody have different than 5? Because I said 5, okay? You may have drawn it with a different scale. Okay. Anybody using 2? Ada? Huh? Semua use 5? Or anybody using a different scale? Anybody using 10?
I used 2.
I used to.
Okay, 2. Good. So you can either use 2. Yeah, some people use 1. That's okay too.
Use 5.
2, or you can use 5. Okay. For the y, it's more clear. It's 10. So very good if you use 10. But anybody using another scale for the y? You can use 5 as well. Okay. 5 is okay. 5, 10. That'll be good. So if you draw the graph, so I think some people use 5 for the y. So I think that maybe I use 5 also. So you got the x, you got the y. Now the interval for the x, we use 5 or 2. Okay, I use 2 because some people use 2. So I use 2. Here is negative 2. This is 6. And for the y, we use 5. So I use 5, 10. Or you can use 10. All right? Here's negative 5. So the x-intercept is 3.3330. So 3 will be somewhere in the middle. So 3.33 will be somewhere here. Okay, and then the y-intercept is 0, 10, will be there. So you connect the lines, or I'm sorry, you connect the points. So what you get will be that line. So you got y equal to berapa tadi?
10.
Negatif apa?
X.
Negative 3x. Negative
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 3x.
3x.
3x plus 10. Now, when you draw a graph, okay, there are a few things that I want to remind you. Very basic. Number one, when you draw the graph, you have to write the function, okay, to denote that line. So you have to write either up there or in the middle or down there, doesn't matter, but write down the function to denote the line, okay? What is the function for that line, okay? So that is the function. So you write down y equal to 3x, negative 3x plus 10. So that is important. Number two, when you draw a graph, don't forget that point 0, okay? The origin. So when you draw a graph, first thing that you do, the intersect between the x and y, put 0, okay? This is a small matter, but very important. Without the 0, you don't have the origin, okay? Without the origin, then how come you have other points? Okay, origin is the, what do you call it? Your parents, okay? Without your parents, how come there are you? Okay, so that point 0 is very important. I say that because many people, you know, still tend to forget to put that 0. Okay. The other one is the variables. Okay, the x-axis, the horizontal, the x-axis, I'm sorry, the x variable for the horizontal, the y variable, the vertical. Now that doesn't seem very important, but it is important. Without denoting x and y, what are you talking about? Okay, so this is the name. Okay, if you don't have a name, then who are you? Okay, I cannot call you Muhammad or Fatin. Okay, so that is important basic things when you draw a graph. The 0 and then the variables. Why I say this? Again, I repeat myself many times. Some people, when they draw a graph, they forgot to denote x, y. Okay, without the x and y, what are you talking about? All right, there is no name. So therefore, I remind everybody, when you draw a graph, first thing you do before anything else is to take care of these three things. Okay, the origin, the variables, x, y, and then of course you draw the graph, or you draw the line, and then denote the line by the equation. So that is drawing a function. After you draw the graph, now I would like to ask you, everybody has already the book? I give you the link to the online textbook. Did you get the book in online? It's still available?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir.
Okay, everybody should
Got
get
it.
the book. Okay, I think if you are staying home, the best option is go for the online book. Because if you cannot buy the book, if you buy the book, physical book, that will be better. Okay, if you're able to photostat the book, that will be good because it's easier to read. Okay, I have problem reading on the screen. All right, so that's number one, the textbook. Number two, the homework. Did I say the homework you should do in group of 2 people?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So now, everybody has a group member. Dah ada group lah? Ke ada lagi orang tak ada group?
Belum.
Okay, if
Almost.
you still don't have a group member,
Oh yeah.
you put your name in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so that I can help. Okay, we can help to locate a friend, okay, that can work with you. So like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be your friend, okay? This is a time to make new friends, okay? So it's just that you need somebody to work with. You know, you have to discuss. I want you to discuss so that by discussing, you can understand better. So that is the things that I would like to say. Apa lagi? Okay, tak ada lah. So I don't give you any. If you have the book, probably I'll give you some homework question. Okay. You go to 1.3. Okay, 1.3. You have the question, the one that we do today, all right, will be related to the question from question 17. I give you this question, 18. You find the slope, the y-intercept, and then graph, okay, graph the function. 17, okay, 17, 18, 19. And then you do number 23, 24. Lagi satu. Number 21. Okay, 21.
What's this, sir?
Apa?
For what?
For the homework. This one
Oh,
homework.
homework.
Homework. Okay,
At
homework you
where?
practice lah. Practice.
From?
From where? From the book.
Okay.
This is question from the textbook. 1.3, that is chapter 1, part 3. Okay, 1.3 under the linear function. This is homework for your practice. Okay, I want you to do number 21, and then you compare that to number 19. Okay, and see what is the difference. I want to ask you, 21 and 19, only one of them is a function. Okay, one of the equation you see there, 21 and 19, only one, okay, only one of them is a function. So which one is a function? Is it the function or the equation given in 19, or is it the equation given in 21? Okay, one of them is not a function. Okay, so that's why I want you to do both. Give which one is a function. So in order to do that, you go back to the definition. Okay, you look at the mapping, you see which one doesn't satisfy the definition of a function. So this is what the main discussion today. Then I would like you to also do some questions just from the general form, okay? So number 1 and then number 4. This one, given the general form, I want you to rewrite it in terms of the slope, intercept form. Okay, so basically, I think okay, that will be the one that we learn today. So make sure we understand, okay, the concept, and then be able to do this question. Next week, we're going to continue with the other part. Okay, before we go, any question, anything?
Sir, for the
Yes.
group assignment, how many
Group-
people should be in one group?
Pardon me, what did you say?
How many people should be in one group for the
Okay,
group
you only
assignment?
need 2 people. Okay, I want only 2. Because if you have 3, there'll be too many. Okay, one person will just don't do anything. So only 2 people. You have to work with another person, you know, so that you have a proper discussion. And of course, if you have to, you can always discuss with another group, okay, with somebody else. But your main, okay, your main discussion will be just another person in your group. Okay. All right. Any other comment? Any question?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
All right.
No,
Good.
sir.
Anything? Okay. If you have a question or anything,
Not yet.
you can put that question in the group WhatsApp. Don't PM me. Okay. Don't send me a personal message if you ask me on mathematics. I want you to put it in the group so that other people can see, okay? And other people can share. That's the point, okay? The problem to you is also a problem to some other people. So if you have anything to ask or anything, any comment, anything, do it in the WhatsApp group, all right? Don't, unless you have a personal question. Okay, if you have personal question, of course, you send to me lah right away. But if you have a question regarding mathematics or this course, letak dalam ni je lah. Okay, put it in the group WhatsApp. Okay, so don't be, you know, you have any question, don't hesitate to put it up, all right? Because here we are learning, okay? We are learning. If I cannot answer your question, I will ask somebody else, okay? And there are so many people in the kuliah. So if you ask me, I cannot answer, I will ask another person who can answer. Maybe some of you can answer. And I know some of you here are very good. So with that, I will end the class and I will see you again next week on Monday. And I hope the Zoom doesn't give me a problem to start. And tadi problem. Okay, so I'll see you again. So now, you cannot come to Gombak anymore. Betul tak? So for those people who are in campus, are you staying in campus or you are required to go back home? I think you should stay lah, you know, don't go back home. Balik susah lagi. So stay in the campus. If you need help, let me know. I can help. You know, anything that I can help, I will help. Anything that I cannot help, tak ada apa-apa lah. Okay, if you need help, let me know. Inshallah, I will try. Okay? All right, I will see you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Salam.
Thank you, sir.
Salam.
Makan, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Makan apa ini? Nak makan?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.